It's already been appealed and blocked. Not that President Trump or Pete Hegseth were ever going to abide by the federal judge's ruling that said that Trump needed to return control of the National Guard to the state of California. Anytime the Trump administration has been told by a lower court to do something, they quite simply appeal the decision until it makes it to the Supreme Court. And even when the Supreme Court tells Trump he has to do something, like return Kilmar Abrego Garcia from the El Salvadorian prison immediately, he ignores it for months. Who is going to make Trump follow the law? Pam Bondi? And Pete Hegseth has been in front of the Senate and Congress all this week. Let me tell you two of the things that he said this week that scared the shit out of me. First, as I explained in a video right before this, Pete Hegseth says that the troops are in Los Angeles on lawful orders. Those so-called lawful orders are new interpretations that are being justified by Trump loyalist JAG officers. When Trump first came to power, he fired the Joint Chiefs of Staff and all of the JAG officers that were not loyal to him. And so now Pete Hegseth and Trump have a bunch of loyalist military lawyers finding ways to make Trump's wishes come true. In a separate hearing, this one being held by Congress, he told Congress that he would obey a Supreme Court order that told him to remove troops from Los Angeles, but he would not show that same deference to lower courts. He went on to say with his full chest that it's his opinion that lower courts don't have the authority to regulate military operations. He said, quote, "What I can say is we should not have local judges determining foreign policy or national security policy for the country." So as of right now, a federal judge demanded that the Trump administration give control of the National Guard back to the governor of California. It was immediately appealed. It is now blocked, which means that Trump maintains control of the National Guard in California. And Governor Newsom is going to appeal that decision, and maybe this makes its way all the way up to the Supreme Court, but it is Friday, and the Supreme Court leaves office today by 5. They don't stick around through the weekend. Meaning that this weekend, the control of the National Guard, not just in Los Angeles, but nationwide, remains under the control of Donald Trump if he wants them. The National Guard has already been deployed in Texas as well, and Donald Trump warned anyone protesting, not anyone illegally protesting, anyone protesting the military parade this weekend will be met with, quote, great force. And the language of the directive that he used to gain control of the National Guard was not specific only to Los Angeles. It is a nationwide power that he has created for himself. And it allows him to deploy the National Guard or active duty military members to areas of, quote, invasion, where enemy activity is happening, or where enemy activity or an invasion could happen. I'm not a person who complains about being suppressed, but I am trying to get good information about the military out to you before Saturday, and I am being suppressed. This video was going viral before it was throttled. So please watch the video before this and stay safe. I'll be back in a couple hours.